up to pharynx completed. Once recapitulate what we have discussed about respiratory passage yesterday. A pair of external nostrils open out. Voice is not coming down. A pair of external nostrils open out above the upper lip. Okay, na? A pair of external nostrils open out above the upper lip. Here, external nostrils open into a chamber called. External nostrils open into a chamber called, very good, nasal chamber. Here, nasal chamber is divided into. Nasal chamber is divided into right and left. Nasal chamber is divided into right and left. Nasal cavity, very good. Nasal chamber is divided into right and left nasal cavities by right. Nasal chamber is divided into right and left nasal cavities by a longitudinal structure called nasal septum. Nasal septum, very good. Internally, each nasal cavity is lined by a membrane called. Internally, each nasal cavity is lined by a membrane called mucous membrane. When air travels through mucous membrane, air is humidified. Very good. When air travels through mucous membrane, air is humidified and the temperature of air is adjusted to. When air travels through mucous membrane, air is humidified and the temperature of air is adjusted to our body temperature. Body temperature, very clear. Along with mucous membrane, nasal cavity is lined by tissues, 3 tissues. Along with mucous membrane, nasal cavity is lined by 3 tissues. Please name them. Pseudostratified columnar ciliated epithelium. Pseudostratified columnar ciliated epithelium. Next one, glandular epithelium. Pseudostratified columnar ciliated epithelium, glandular epithelium. One more, olfactory epithelium. Olfactory epithelium. Okay, now my dear students, internally, nasal chamber opens into. Internally, nasal chamber opens into nasopharynx. Very good, God bless you. Internally, nasal chamber opens into nasopharynx through a pair of openings called internal nares. Very good. Internally, nasal chamber opens into nasopharynx through a pair of openings called internal nostrils. Internal nostrils are commonly called internal nares, or one more, choanae. Very good. Internal nostrils are commonly called internal nares or choanae. Internal nares or choanae. Later, nasopharynx opens into. Nasopharynx opens into oropharynx. Very good. And oropharynx opens into. Nasopharynx opens into oropharynx. And oropharynx opens into laryngopharynx. Here, don't confuse. Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus through upper esophageal sphincter. Do you agree with my statement? Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus through upper esophageal sphincter. Good. But anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into. Anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into larynx. Very good, Sridevi. Anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into larynx through a pore called glottis. Anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into larynx through a pore called the glottis. Here glottis is covered by epiglottis. Epiglottis is bone substantia, boneless substantia. Very good, boneless substance. Hence the name cartilage. Okay, na? Epiglottis acts as lid over glottis. Epiglottis acts as lid over glottis. Epiglottis prevents the entry of food from. Epiglottis prevents the entry of food from. Very good. Laryngopharynx into larynx. Epiglottis prevents the entry of food from laryngopharynx into larynx. Okay, now my dear students, from larynx, which respiratory organ arises? Very good. From larynx, trachea arises. Okay, na? From larynx, not lungs. From larynx, trachea arises. Keep it in your mind. Okay, na? Right. Sangamesh sir, please respond, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Sangamesh
sir. Ah, sir.
Yes, laryngopharynx is the common passage for food and air. Sangamesh sir, please respond. Just one point is remained regarding pharynx. Listen, everyone. So it is a laryngopharynx. Already, you know, posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus. Already, you know this. Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus. But anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into larynx. Understood? Posteriorly, don't confuse. Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus. Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus. But anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into larynx. Understood? Already you know this, right? Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus. That is very clear, Amma. Posteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into esophagus, but anteriorly, laryngopharynx opens into larynx, and from larynx, trachea arises, and from larynx, trachea arises. Don't confuse. Laryngopharynx opens into larynx. From larynx, trachea arises. According to some authors, or according to some prescribed material, laryngopharynx opens into trachea. Don't confuse. According to some prescribed textbook, laryngopharynx belongs to pharynx. Laryngopharynx is one of the chamber of pharynx. Laryngopharynx of pharynx. Laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through glottis. What I'm saying, according to some prescribed textbooks, Laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through larynx. Understood? Laryngopharynx of larynx. Sorry, laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through larynx. Understand? Laryngopharynx of larynx opens into trachea through larynx and glottis also. Don't confuse Rasina. Very simple, no complications at all. According to some prescribed textbook, laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through both glottis and larynx. Sangamesh sir, please respond, sir. Sangamesh sir, laryngopharynx is one of the chamber of pharynx. Laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through both glottis and larynx. Have you understood, my dear students? Next, we will discuss about the structure of larynx. Structure of larynx. Understood up to here? Please respond. Please respond, my dear students. Have you understood this? Sangamesh sir. Please respond. Laryngopharynx is one of the chamber of pharynx. Okay, na? Very simple, ra. Don't confuse, my dear students. Laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through glottis and larynx. Chandrika, audio, video, everything super right here. No problem at all. I think problem from your side. Kaveri, any problem? Both audio and video. Wait. I will explain about larynx. Just wait. Okay, na Prajwal? Voice is clear? Okay. Thank you, Thank you, JK. The laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea through both the glottis and larynx. Please note down, Ra. Shweta, video clear Ra here. Ra. Everything is clear. Okay, na? Thank you, Ra. Ayyo, we have discussed about glottis in previous unit, digestion and absorption. Glottis is a kind of hole, H-O-L-E, hole, or pore, P-O-R-E. Okay, na? Here, laryngopharynx opens into larynx through a pore, through an opening called glottis. Okay, na? Right. Now, structure of larynx. Larynx structure most important, Ra? Sangamesh sir. Larynx. Larynx is commonly considered as voice box. Larynx is commonly considered as voice box or sound box. Understood? Larynx is commonly considered as voice box or sound box because larynx plays a role in sound production. Understand? Larynx is commonly considered as voice box or sound box because larynx play a vital role in production of sound or sound production. Hence the name voice box or sound box. My dear students, larynx is supported by any doubt? Audio, video, everything is clear? Right. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Understand? Larynx is commonly considered as voice box or sound box because larynx plays a vital role in sound production. Larynx is supported by or larynx is protected by 9 special structures. 9 special structures. Number 1. Special structure number 1, thyroid. Second one, cricoid. Don't confuse. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Special structure number 1, thyroid. The number of thyroid, 1. Special structure number 2, cricoid. Number of cricoid, 1. Special structure number 3, epiglottis. Number of epiglottis, 1. Understood? Don't confuse that. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Special structure number 1, thyroid. Special structure number 2, cricoid. Special structure number 3, epiglottis. Number of thyroid, 1. Number of cricoid, 1. Number of epiglottis. Just a minute. Number of epiglottis, 1. And special structure number 4. Corniculate. Special structure number 4 is corniculate. Corniculate is otherwise known as Santorini. Corniculate is otherwise known as Santorini. The number of corniculate or the number of Santorini are 2. Don't confuse. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Special structure number 1, thyroid. Second one, cricoid. Third one, epiglottis. Third one, epiglottis. Fourth one, corniculate. Corniculate. Corniculate is otherwise known as Santorini. Santorini. The number of corniculates or the number of Santorinis, 2. Next structure, cuneiform. Next structure is cuneiform. The number of cuneiforms are 2. Next, last structure, arytenoid. The number of arytenoid structures are 2. Count 1. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 1 9. Understand? Don't confuse, my dear students. Larynx is supported by or protected by 9 special structures. Special structure number 1, thyroid. Number 2, cricoid. Number 3, epiglottis. Number 4, carniculate. Carniculate is otherwise known as Santorini. Next one, cuneiform. Cuneiform. Next one is arytenoid. Arytenoid. The number of thyroid structures 1. Number of cricoids 1. Number of epiglottis 1. Number of carniculate or Santorini 2. Number of cuneiforms 2. Number of arytenoids 2. Okay, now my dear students, thyroid, cricoid, epiglottis. These 3 are unpaired structures. Thyroid, cricoid, and epiglottis. These 3 are unpaired structures. Carniculate, cuneiform, and arytenoid. These 3 are paired structures. Dear students, first you have to write this information. After completion of that, I will explain all these with the help of diagram or diagrammatically. Understand? Listen again. Larynx is commonly considered as voice box or sound box because larynx plays a major role in sound production. Hence the name voice box or sound box. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Number 1, thyroid. Second one, cricoid. Third one, epiglottis. Fourth one, carniculate or Santorini. Next one, cuneiform. Next one, arytenoid. Cuneiform. Cuneiform. Arytenoid. Arytenoid. Number of thyroids 1. Number of cricoids 1. Number of epiglottis 1. Number of carniculate or Santorinis 2. Number of cuneiforms 2. Number of arytenoids 2. Based on this, we can conclude that thyroid, cricoid, epiglottis. These 3 are unpaired. Thyroid, cricoid, epiglottis. These 3 are unpaired. Carniculate or Santorini, cuneiform, and arytenoid. These 3 are paired because those are 2 in number of each one. Hence the name pair. I will explain all these individually with the help of diagram or diagrammatic representation. First, you have to write this. Have you understood this? Please respond, dear students. Please respond. Right. Right. Larynx is commonly considered as. Larynx is commonly considered as. Answer, please. Voice box or sound box. My dear students, larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Special structure number 1, thyroid. Second one, first one thyroid. Second one, cricoid. Very good. Third one, first one thyroid. Second one cricoid. Third one epiglottis. Fourth one, carniculate or yes, carniculate or Soumya, Santorini. Carniculate or Santorini. Next one, Carniculate or Santorini. Next one, cuneiform. Next one, cuneiform. Next one, aretinoid. Very good. Number of thyroid. Number of thyroid. 1. Number of cricoids. Number of thyroids. 1. Very clear. Number of cricoids. 1. Number of epiglottis. 1. Very good. Purti. And number of carniculate or Santorini. Number of carniculate or Santorini. 2. Number of cuneiforms. 2. Very good. Purnima. Number of aretinoids. 2. Final question. Unpaired structures are. Unpaired structures are. 3. Name them. Thyroid, cricoid. Unpaired structures are thyroid, cricoid, and epiglottis. Very good. And remaining 3 are paired structures. Okay, na? Right. Last question, my dear students. Cartilage is bone or boneless? Cartilage is bone or boneless? Answer please. Boneless. Okay. Enough. Look at this board, everyone. Actually, cartilage is boneless. Cartilage is of 3 types. My dear students, I will explain about cartilage in coming unit, structural organization in animals. I will explain about types of cartilages in coming unit, structural organization in animals. Bone, cartilage, blood. These 3 are specialized connective tissues. Bone, cartilage, blood are specialized connective tissues. Explain larynx. Larynx is commonly called voice box or sound box. Karthik, listen carefully, please. I have repeated 4 or 5 times, but of no use. Larynx is commonly called voice box or sound box. Just a minute, I will explain, Vinay. Voice box or sound box. Video is not clear. What do I have to do, Ra? What do I have to do? Here everything is clear, Ra. Audio, video, everything clear. Wow. Cartilage is boneless substance. Cartilage is of 3 types. Before that, please, have you understood larynx? Have you understood this topic, larynx? Right, thank you. Right, cartilage is boneless substance. Cartilage is of 3 types. Cartilage is of 3 types. Number 1, cartilage is of 3 types. Once more, sir, larynx. What is this, Ra? I have repeated 5 or 6 times. Please understand my situation here. See, listen again, Ra. Larynx is commonly considered as voice box or sound box because larynx plays a major role in sound production. Hence the name voice box or sound box. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. Number 1, thyroid, cricoid, epiglottis, carniculate or Santorini, cuneiform, aretinoid. Number of thyroids, 1. Number of cricoids, 1. Number of epiglottis, 1. Thyroid, cricoid, epiglottis. These 3 are unpaired structures. Carniculate or Santorini, number 2. Cuneiform, number 2. The number of aretinoids, 2. These 3 are paired cartilages. Please don't ask again. Don't ask again, please. Okay, na? Right. Cartilage is of three types. Cartilage is of three types. Yes, listen. Cartilage is of three types. Number one, fibrous cartilage. Before that, hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage. Second one, elastic cartilage. Third one, fibrous cartilage. I can't explain about a hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage, and fibrous cartilage. I will explain about the structure and function of hyaline, elastic, and fibrous cartilages in coming days, in coming class. Structural organization in animals. Cartilage is of three types. Number one, please stop sending messages, please. Hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage, and third one is the fibrous cartilage. My dear students, cartilage is of three types. Number one, hyaline cartilage. Second one, elastic cartilage. Third one is fibrous cartilage. Array, very clear array. Universal truth. Universal truth. Akshay, better to leave from this class. Saying seriously. Don't send like that again, idiot fellow. Listen everybody. Larynx open anteriorly. Laryngopharynx opens into larynx through a pore called the glottis. Glottis is covered by epiglottis. Epiglottis acts as a lid over glottis. And epiglottis prevents the entry of food from laryngopharynx into larynx. That is very clear. Is it clear about audio and video? Check your connection once, dear students. Check your connection once. Okay. Right. Okay. Akshay, don't send like that again. Useless fellow. Right. Cartilage is of three types. Number one, hyaline cartilage. Second one, elastic cartilage. Third one, fibrous cartilage. Just here you have to remember the terms hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage, and fibrous cartilage. I will explain about the analysis of hyaline, elastic, and fibrous cartilages in coming unit, structural organization in animals. Right. Dear students, thyroid cartilage, thyroid structure. Structure number one, thyroid. Thyroid is made up of, structure number one, thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Cricoid, structure number two. Cricoid is made up of same hyaline cartilage. Understood? Structure number one, thyroid. Thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Structure number two, cricoid. Cricoid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Coming to epiglottis. Epiglottis is made up of elastic cartilage. Understood? Thyroid, structure number one. Thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Cricoid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Epiglottis is made up of hyaline cartilage. Then carniculate or Santorini. Number of carniculates or the number of Santorini, 2. Carniculate or Santorini are made up of elastic cartilage. Number of cuneiforms, 2. These cuneiforms are made up of elastic cartilage. And the number of arytenoids 2. These 2 arytenoids are composed of hyaline cartilage. Don't confuse, right? Cartilage is of 3 types. Number 1, hyaline cartilage. Second one, elastic cartilage. Third one, fibrous cartilage. Thyroid structure number 1. Number of thyroids 1. Number of thyroids 1. The structure thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Structure number 2, cricoid. Number of cricoids 1. This cricoid structure cricoid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Structure number 3, epiglottis. Number of epiglottis 1. The structure epiglottis is made up of elastic cartilage. Next structure, carniculate, otherwise known as Santorini. Number of carniculates or number of Santorinis 2. Carniculates or Santorinis are made up of elastic cartilages. Elastic cartilages, plural. And the number of cuneiforms 2. These 2 cuneiforms are composed of. These 2 cuneiforms are composed of elastic cartilages. Number of arytenoids 2. 2 arytenoids are composed of hyaline cartilages. Array, mister, I don't know your name. Please better to leave from this. I'm saying seriously. Don't you have common sense? Have you understood this, dear students? Please respond. Please respond. Have you understood this? Right. Is it clear both audio and video? Right. Right. Question number 1. Cartilage is of 3 types. Name them. Number 1. Number 1. Cartilage is of 3 types. Number 1. Hyaline cartilage. Second one. First one, hyaline cartilage, very clear. Second one, elastic cartilage. Third one, hyaline, elastic, and third one, fibrous cartilage. Thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Cricoid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Epiglottis, carniculate, or Santorini, cuneiform. These 3 are composed of elastic cartilages. Very good. Arytenoids, 2 arytenoids are composed of. Number of arytenoids 2. Or 2 arytenoids are composed of hyaline cartilages. 2 arytenoids are composed of hyaline cartilages. Please note down, everyone. Please note down fast. You have 1 minute time to write this. Faster. Completed? Okay. Larynx is commonly called voice box because larynx plays a role in a sound production. Last question. According to some prescribed textbook, laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into. According to some prescribed textbooks, laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea. True. Laryngopharynx of pharynx opens into trachea. True. Larynx and glottis. Very good, Ram. That is right. Okay, na? So cartilage is of 3 types: hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage, fibrous cartilage. Larynx is supported by 9 special structures. But I have announced exam syllabus yesterday. Tomorrow's exam syllabus. Listen, everybody. Weekend syllabus portion from digestion in small intestine to the end of the chapter. End of the digestive system. Digestion in small intestine, digestion in small intestine, digestion in large intestine, assimilation, defecation, absorption. Next, absorption, modes of absorption, absorption in various body parts. For example, alcohol absorption takes place in stomach. Do you know that? Do you know that? No, Ravi. No. We can see fibrous cartilage in our vertebral column. We can see fibrous cartilage in our vertebral column. And next one, calorific values, deficiency disorders, kwashiorkor marasmus, vomiting, jaundice, diarrhea, indigestion, constipation, etc., etc., etc. Understand? Okay, na? So thyroid is made up of hyaline cartilage. Cricoid is also made up of hyaline cartilage. Epiglottis is made up of elastic cartilage. Two corniculate or two Santorini's are composed of elastic cartilages. Two cuneiforms are composed of elastic cartilages. Two aragonioids are composed of hyaline cartilages. Yes. No. Array. That thyroid is different. It is both the names are same, but those functions are different. Understand, there is a lot of difference between thyroid gland and thyroid structure. Both are different, my dear students. Thyroid and thyroid gland, both are different. Keep it in your mind. It is thyroid structure, that is thyroid gland. We'll discuss later about that. Fibrous cartilage is seen between two adjacent bones of vertebral column. Prem Kumar, I have announced just now, don't eat up my brain. This is not fair. I have announced just now weekend syllabus from digestion in small intestine to the end of the unit. Total human digestive system. Understood? Don't ask again. From digestion in small intestine to the end of the chapter. Now diagrammatical representation. Please stop sending messages. Please stop sending messages. Please look at this board. Right. No color chart pieces at all. Okay. Just a minute, right? Please draw this diagram, everyone. Dear students, listen here, everyone. It is a thyroid cartilage or structure number one, thyroid. Thyroid is the largest structure of larynx. And the next one, it is cricoid. Number of cricoids, 1. Just below the cricoid, trachea is present. Thyroid, number of thyroids, 1. Number of cricoids, 1. Understood? Next one. Just a minute, Ra. Sorry for inconvenience. Right, Ra. Next. So it is epiglottis. Number of epiglottis 1. Okay, na? Next. And next, these two are carniculate or Santorini. Number of carniculate or Santorini is 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just below the carniculate or Santorini, arytenoids are present. Number of arytenoids 2. Next. These two are cuneiform. Number of cuneiforms 2. Keep it in your mind. Okay, na? Thyroid cartilage. Thyroid is the largest of all other components of larynx. Keep it in your mind. Number of thyroid 2. It is thyroid. Just below the thyroid, cricoid is present. Number of cricoids 1. Just below the cricoid, trachea is present. And these two are carniculate or Santorini. Number of carniculates or number of Santorini 2. Just below the carniculate or Santorini, 2 arytenoids are present. 2 arytenoids are present. And these two are cuneiform. My dear students, it is a dorsal view. My dear students, dorsal means back. D-O-R-S-A-L. Dorsal means back. B-A-C-K. Ventral. Ventral means front. Keep it in your mind. Dorsal, back. Ventral, front. It is the dorsal portion of the larynx. Okay, now ventral portion. So it is ventral side, ventral, front, dorsal, back. Just a minute, Ra. So it is a ventral side, front side. On ventral side, we can see only two cartilages. Number one, thyroid cartilage or thyroid structure. Second one is cricoid. But on dorsal side, we can see arytenoid, carniculate, Santorini, and cuneiform structures or cartilages. Listen here, everyone. Ventral side, ventral, front, dorsal, back. My dear students, the mid-ventral portion of larynx mid-ventral portion of larynx, ventral, front, middle side. Understand? Ventral means front side, middle side, exactly here. Understood? The mid-ventral portion of larynx, exactly here. Middle side, ventral, front side, front, middle. Keep it in your mind. Ventral means the front. Listen here. Ventral means the front, middle side. The mid-ventral portion of larynx, is called Adam's apple. The mid-ventral portion of larynx is called Adam's apple. Understood? Most important for NEET exam, but it is non-NCERT information. Ventral, front, middle side, mid-ventral, exactly here. The mid-ventral portion of larynx. Now, the mid-ventral portion of larynx is called Adam's apple. Adam's apple gives support to larynx. Adam's apple gives support to larynx, ventral, front side, middle. The mid-ventral portion of larynx is called Adam's apple. Adam's apple is otherwise known as laryngeal prominence. Understood? Adam's apple is otherwise known as laryngeal prominence. Adam's apple or laryngeal prominence gives support to larynx. Only one point is remained regarding this, that is vocal cord. Understood? First you have to write this. Okay, na? Excuse me. What is Adam's apple? What is Adam's apple? Answer please. What is Adam's apple? The mid-ventral region of larynx, or the mid-ventral portion of larynx, is called Adam's apple. Adam's apple is otherwise known as laryngeal prominence. Ventral means front side. Dorsal means back side. Okay, na? The mid-ventral portion of larynx is called Adam's apple. Adam's apple is otherwise known as laryngeal prominence. Please note down, just one point is remained regarding this. First, or take one screenshot, please. Take one screenshot. Adam's apple is otherwise known as laryngeal prominence or laryngeal prominence. Ventral, front side. Video is not clear. Talli, Here everything is clear, no problem at all. Right? Audio and video clear. Please respond. Not clear. Just a minute. Now okay na? No. Now. Okay. Okay. Video is some blur. Now, okay na now? Right. Ruchita. Abba. Ventral. That is dorsal. Dorsalu, ventralu. Okay na? I have written three. Ventral, VENTRAL. Here dorsal, DORSAL. His breathing and exchange of gases unit, Mr. Naveen, breathing and exchange of gases. Digestion and absorption completed. Completed? Completed? Say yes or no? Okay. Just one point is reminded in this. Look at this board, all of you. Look at this board. My dear students, in larynx, two true vocal cords are present. In larynx, two thread-like structures are present. In larynx, 1, 2. Two thread-like structures are present. These two thread-like structures are collectively called true vocal cords. Listen here, please. True vocal cords. In larynx, two thread-like structures are present. These two thread-like structures are collectively called true vocal cords. These two true vocal cords play a role in sound production. Don't confuse. In larynx, two thread-like structures are present. These two thread-like structures are collectively called true vocal cords. TRUE. True vocal cords. Two true vocal cords play a role in sound production. My dear students, do you know androgen? Androgen means male sex hormone. Androgens mean male sex hormone. Due to the action of androgen, or male sex hormone. Androgens mean male sex hormone. Due to the action of androgen or due to the action of male sex hormone, true vocal cords are thicker and longer in male than in female. Understand? Androgens mean male sex hormone. Due to the action of androgen or due to the action of male sex hormone, two true vocal cords are thicker and longer in males than in female. Due to this, males produce low pitch voice. Males produce low pitch voice, but the females produce high pitch voice. Understand? In larynx, two thread-like structures are present. These two thread-like structures are collectively called true vocal cords. Two true vocal cords play a role in sound production. Androgens, androgens. Androgens mean male sex hormone. Due to the action of androgen or due to the action of male sex hormone, two true vocal cords are relatively thicker and longer in male than in female. Due to that, males produce low pitch voice than female, means females produce high pitch voice. And along with the true vocal cord in larynx, two false vocal cords are also present. But false vocal cords do any role in sound production. False vocal cords do not play any role in sound production. Just they look like vocal cords. Hence the name false vocal cord. These two false vocal cords do not play any role in sound production. In larynx, two thread-like structures are present called true vocal cords. Two true vocal cords play a role in sound production. Androgens mean male sex hormone. Due to the action of androgen or due to the action of male sex hormone, two true vocal cords are relatively thicker and longer in males than in female. Due to that reason, males produce low pitch voice, but females produce a high pitch voice. Along with the two true vocal cords, two false vocal cords are also present in larynx. These two false vocal cords do not play any role in sound production. Successfully completed. Dear students, please respond. Have you understood this? Have you understood today's concept? Please respond. How can I explain Pitra? That is basic information. Understood? Okay, na? If you have any doubt, please send the messages to my WhatsApp number personally. Understand? Okay, my dear students, all the best for tomorrow's exam. Soumya, send a message to my WhatsApp. I will clarify your doubt. Okay, na? Right. Sagar bhai, I have announced tomorrow's syllabus. Don't ask again, Ra. Syllabus from digestion in small intestine to end of the chapter. Digestion in small intestine to end of the chapter. Vinay, get my number from WhatsApp group. Thank you. It's time to leave.